Whoa.
Oh, we live, baby.
Okay, guys, it's my turn to ask 21 questions.
Baby,
I
you
don't
got
have that much of a imagination or creation, but I'll figure it out. What?
You don't have as big as a imagination or creation?
Yeah, in questions.
Okay. Question number 1.
What is your favorite thing about me?
She's very like down to earth. Like she is very shy and and quiet, but once you get to meet her, she's like very, I don't know, it's hard to explain. It's just overall your attitude.
I love you, baby.
Question number 2 is, what do you most hate about me? And that goes for like...
One thing that I dislike about you is probably that everywhere we go, you take forever to get out of the car. Like, we're there and she's still inside the car, like, just chilling. And then she's like doing her makeup and stuff it's like, bro, come on, let's go. And then, no, overall, she takes forever once we get like somewhere. Like, forever. Like, we get there and we're still in the car for like 10 minutes.
Okay, question number 3. When we met, you tried to talk to me and I ignored you.
Mm-hmm.
Then you left for a while and then you came back to talk to me, like, not the same day, throughout time. Oh, why'd you... What made you come back and talk to me?
What made me come back is because I didn't really want to give up, because I knew I possibly had a chance with you, so I didn't want to give up. But the first time, I kind of gave up, and then I came back because I really like this girl. At the end of the day, where you at?
Okay, question number 4. Out of all the places, like, we've gone to,
Yeah.
kind of like restaurants or ice cream place. This is random, but this is all I could think of. Which one would be your favorite?
They probably know what I'm going to say.
Okay, question number 5. Chipotle, or In-N-Out?
I like both of them, but I'd probably go with Chipotle.
Question number 6. If you had all the money in the world, what car would you purchase?
I'd probably get a Pagani.
What is that?
That car right there, bro. It could range anywhere from like 2 million to 4 million. So that's probably the car that I'd get.
If you had one option to eat one or the other, would you eat sour cream or cheese?
Why? It's depending what cheese. So if it were like mozzarella, then I wouldn't mind.
No.
Or
Mexico cheese.
Oh, hell.
That red one.
Oh, sour cream is disgusting too. I hate sour cream and cheese. It's nasty. It's basically rotten milk. Well, you like rotten milk. Last video, you like...
Oh, yeah, I'd probably choose rotten milk.
You said
I've
you
had
would
it
too.
before.
Which one?
Probably sour cream, because if I were to eat cheese, the cheese that she's talking about is kind of hard, so to get in between like the creases of my teeth, and even though like I down it, it's still gonna be there. And I feel like sour cream, since it's liquid, you're like, ooh. But yeah, I'd probably go with sour cream. Sour cream.
Okay.
That's disgusting though. I hate dairy product.
Question number 7. What is one thing you regret the most in your life? Like, since you've lived, not just like since we've been together.
Oof. There's one thing?
Yeah.
Probably going out with my ex.
Ooh. Ouch.
Yes. There's gotta be my ex.
Question number 8. If you had a time machine, what age that you've lived would you like to go back to?
16.
16? Why 16?
I already answered your question. 16.
Here's question number 9. Why would you want to go back to when you were 16?
Because I feel like I could have tried harder in sports. I probably wouldn't have stopped trying to get at you. I would have liked to start making content being in high school, especially 16 in high school, because
You had more free time.
we had way more free time. So I would probably go back to 16, 4 years ago.
Okay. Question number 10. If you had to choose between Supreme and this brand, what would
Bae?
you choose? Yeah.
Supreme.
You would choose Supreme?
If you guys didn't know, Bathing Ape is probably like 1/3 of what Supreme goes for as far as like jackets, especially the North Face ones. Those could range anywhere from like probably like 1,500. These go like for like four or five. Wait, what do you mean? Like they would hook it up with like?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, Supreme. Yeah, and
cut me
especially some box logos that like are very rare. You're talking about like big money, like $5,000 for a sweater. It's crazy.
Question number 11.
Yeah.
What's one thing that most of the people you know think about you that's not true? One thing that you just personally think that comes off wrong.
Maybe that I'm stuck up.
Yeah.
Maybe.
My friends used to think you were stuck up.
When I meet someone, like I'm very like kind of getting to know
He doesn't
them.
really talk, and he's just like,
I'm like analyzing the person to see, to get a like know how to get along with that person. You know what I'm saying?
question 12. If you had someone to choose to go on a 10-hour flight with, who would you choose?
You?
Aww. If you could be born again and choose what nationality, gender, or race to be, what would you choose?
I'd probably stick the same. Because I'm proud of what I am and what I represent. I am Hispanic and I'm proud of it. That's just who I am.
Question number 13. What's one thing you think parents shouldn't teach their children?
Because obviously kids see you as being their parent and stuff like that. I don't know, just have a bad example. Like be a bad example. That's what I'm kind of scared about too when I have kids. I want them to be very positive. Having a good example for them
Okay.
of how to be like a good human.
If you had three famous people to meet, who would you choose?
Kanye, Travis, Lil Skies.
If you were given an option to choose a certain career and everything would be basically like if you had to go to school for it, paid for, and everything would go by smoothly, what would you choose your career to be?
Fashion designer. But not that way though. A lot of people, when you think about fashion designer, you think about, oh, people designing dresses. No, bro, fashion it could be anything. If you're a guy out there, whatever you're wearing, a fashion designer made that. So, Off-White, Supreme, Active, they all have fashion designers behind that.
Question number 15. If God were to grant you 3 wishes, what wishes would they be?
A daughter, stability, and happiness.
Those are your 3 wishes?
Yeah.
Ooh. Have you ever fought in public?
Yes. I feel like anyone that was born and raised where I live has at least fought once in their lifetime. And I live in the hood, so.
How did you spend your first salary? So the first time you got paid.
My first paycheck, I saved up.
He did. If you had one word to describe you, what word would it be?
Undeniable.
Okay. If you had one thing to change in yourself, something you don't like about yourself, it could be
Physical or like
physical
personal?
or personally, like anything you feel, what would it be?
I wouldn't come off as like stuck up, so I'd probably change that whenever I meat someone. Like analyzing me when I'm trying to analyze them,
What qualities don't you want in your life partner? Ooh, whoever you plan on marrying. Whether it's me, whether it's someone else. What do you want from them?
They know how to cook. Being outgoing. And not being a box. Because I hate boxes.
Who is your celebrity crush? I know that answer. Is or was?
Shakira.
Shakira?
That was when I was really small. Like, I'm talking about like a World Cup when she came out and she sang. Not like 2000, not 2010. It was like 20... It was a while ago when she had curly hair. She came out. And I was like 7.
If you were a guy... Sorry, you are a guy. If you were a girl... Who was one guy you would date?
What kind of twisted question? I'd probably date me. I'd have a lot of fun if, like, with another me. Like, he'd probably be my best friend.
If
This
you were a
me.
girl, you'd date yourself.
I'd date myself.
Confidence on another level.
Remember, guys, peace, love, and positivity, and God bless you guys.